Brandon and Trevor back at it with probably our 9th episode today.
Yeah.
I lost count already.
Oh, yeah. I never started.
Yeah. We got our nice little Gucci sweaters on.
Went with the Taylor Swift. I went with the Biggie.
Yeah. His is cooler than mine, but I'm still flying.
Debatable.
So, well. Today we have a flavored miscellaneous stout day. We couldn't figure out a flavor for today, and there's like so many random beers out there with some ingredients that aren't, categorized very easily. So we went out and got some random flavors, dark beer. It's kind of warming up, but we figured it's still dark beer season for a little bit. This is the second false spring of Michigan. We have like one more, and then we'll lighten them up. But until then, dark beers. Right Brain's Naughty Girl Chocolate Mint Stout. So Right Brain, we just had one from them not too long ago. 5.8% chocolate stout with mint. So,
thank you, kind sir.
Yeah.
It sounds like it'd be really good. Like a chocolatey mint.
That's my favorite ice cream. 5.8% chocolate mint stout by Right Brain Brewing.
The actual flavor of the stout, I don't feel like is very good.
Okay. It tastes light and it feels light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a different smell.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
The mint is not huge and aromatic, but you can taste it as it's going down.
It's a good mint.
And
I will give it that.
Yeah, and I'm glad it's not super overpowering mint.
Yeah.
Because I could see where it could go wrong pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
I wish that it was like a thicker, chocolatier stout.
Yeah.
Rather than like this light.
Yeah. My mouth's dry from drinking it. It's actually kind of a dry stout.
It's got very good mint flavor though.
I'm not picking up on a lot of mint anymore, and it's kind of just like a bland Perrin Black, like a really light black ale.
You get it like it's like every once in a while. It like it like comes and goes. You know what I mean? But it's very slight, like very very slight mint taste.
I'm glad we started with this one because it is actually way too light.
Yeah,
I think it's way too light, and I do get a little minty flavor, but I mean for real, I don't get a lot. Actually, I think I might get a little bit more. In the beginning, I tasted chocolate quite a bit, like a good amount of chocolate, but now
it's got a weird smell to it.
If you told me, guess what flavor's in there, mint would not be on my radar.
I agree. I don't like this at all.
It's not terrible. There's not enough. There's. It's like it's watered down.
Mm-hmm.
I want more from it.
Mm-hmm. Would you buy it?
Not again, unless they change some things. I think it has potential.
But yeah, double it up. Get more.
Yeah.
Get the malt build bigger, so it's creamy or not creamier, but a little bit
like roast.
Yeah.
And like chocolatey.
Mm-hmm. And then add a little bit more of that mint because the mint's not a bad flavor. There's just not a whole bunch of it in there.
Right. I was more like the 6.3 range.
I was gonna say 6.3. I was actually gonna say 6.2, 6.3, and that's freaking low. But yeah, no, I'll meet you. 6.3, 6.3. I think that's accurate. Yeah.
Just scored.
You're right. I could chug this. It's there's no flavor.
Yeah.
And the body's just way too light.
What's the percentage?
5.8.
Stouts, on average, stouts and porters are 4 to 5.
Oh, so a standard issue stout.
Well, yeah.
5.8, maybe a little on the heavy side.
But could you tell?
No, not at all.
You're lucky that they did cakewalk good, or else I'd be writing that letter. Okay. Chug that, dude. I hate this beer.
Yours is gone, so
I know. I'm freaking trying.
I'm over it.
Saugatuck Brewing's Blueberry Maple Stout. 6% rich, sweet stout with classic malt characteristics and a bold, unique twist. This beer tastes like you crammed a fat stack of blueberry pancakes into a pint glass and smothered it in maple syrup. Channel your inner lumberjack.
Well,
because it's in for a real treat.
Sure wore flannels. Son of...
Cut. Blueberry maple syrup pancake beer.
What?
We gotta think of something.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Blueberry.
Flapjacks. Blueberry maple syrup, stout, Saugatuck Brewing.
Where's that at?
I don't know. Well, you... Damn it, Trev. It's in Saugatuck, Michigan. You're gonna interrupt my drink tap.
Okay.
Blueberry maple syrup, stout, Saugatuck Brewing.
Much better than what I remember.
Much better than what I thought it was gonna be. That's super blueberry.
Yeah. Well, I don't get much maple. There's a lot of blueberry. I feel like they toned it down on the sweetness and like, I like it.
I was actually gonna say it's light again for a stout.
Yeah. It surprised me.
I just aerated it a little bit, and I get a tiny little bit of maple syrup on the back because I get a sweetness from it. I think that's what that is. But yeah, it's all blue.
If they aged it,
that would be dope. Yeah.
Saugatuck, get it done.
Amp it up from 6 to maybe like 9 or 10%, and then age it in bourbon barrels. Is that what you're saying? Age it in a maple syrup barrel.
That's what I mean.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Get a Founder's maple syrup barrel for them to age one of those in.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is a light bodied stout again, just like that one. Just like the Right Brain. It is really light in the body, but yeah, blueberry just punches you in the face.
A good blueberry.
It is very good, yes. It's not some nasty, weird artificial flavor. It really, I mean, and it probably is, but it still just tastes like really good, some sweet, fresh blueberries.
Yeah.
Maple syrup's in there. You probably have to hunt for it a little bit. I've only tasted it like a couple times out of the 4 sips I've taken, but I mean, other than that, I don't get a roast.
We may have been getting kind of spoiled with the dark stouts.
Yeah, we have been spoiled. A little light-bodied, a little too easy on the maple syrup. I don't get a lot of it. The body of the stout isn't very big. It doesn't feel like a stout base beer. It's more of a flavored beer compared to a flavored stout. So for that,
that's a good analogy.
Thanks. I'd probably say 7, 8, 7, 9, area. I'll hit it with a 7-9.
Man, I must just be low scoring today. People trying your beers and, oh yeah. But it could be more.
Okay. You're right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, wow. That was everything and more. I mean, maybe I just got a thing with threes, but I was thinking more around 7.3 area.
7.3?
I was going to give it a solid point more.
Ooh, manufactured 10 October. Oh, your birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know my birthday?
October 23rd, 2020. You jerk. Third beer, Mayan Mocha Stout by Oddside. Stout with coffee, cinnamon, nutmeg, and habaneros. Comes in at a 6%. Inspired by Mexican hot chocolate, it is carefully blended with Dutch chocolate, coffee, cinnamon, nutmeg, and habaneros that will leave you with a perfect balance of chocolate and heat. Oddside in Grand Haven, Michigan. Another honorable mention, Oddside, for doing Always Sunny inspired beers. But 6% Mexican hot chocolate stout.
I like it.
Oh my god. It's a perfect, actually that's hot.
Well,
it's not too hot for me because I love hot, but that's actually burning my throat.
It's a different hot. It's not like your mouth's
tingling.
on fire. But yeah, yep.
Yeah. My lips are tingling, my throat's tingling.
On the back end.
Yeah. If you're white, yeah, you probably won't like it, but...
Whoa.
So, I don't know, the habanero peppers, they probably could have done with, some poblano or serrano, maybe something not so spicy. So you got that pepper flavor. I think the chocolate and the cinnamon, are just an amazing flavor. As soon as you taste it, you think that you're drinking a, like a special release beer. I mean, this has a lot of flavor. You would not expect this out of a widely distributed year-round beer. I mean, that's got some awesome flavor.
Yeah.
I actually forgot that there was coffee in there until just now. And yeah, that coffee, chocolate, cinnamon, nutmeg flavor is just awesome. That really blends well together. Every single flavor makes sense to go together. I absolutely love this beer.
The heat builds.
Yeah. I love the chocolate, the coffee, the cinnamon, the nutmeg. They all pair super well together. The habaneros, I'm a spice lover, so I mean I don't mind it at all.
I'm there with you.
And I
Is that right?
I
That's
love
your
it.
ice pack?
Yeah. Woo! Face is a little blush. I mean, for just a base $2 beer, I mean this has amazing flavor. So I'm gonna go off and say like an 8.6.
Yeah,
that's a high score for just a base, widely mass-produced, distributed beer.
But also, it's $2 a can.
Yeah.
For more flavor than we got out of either of the other two that were also $2 a can.
True.
Just goes to prove that you can have flavor for cheap.
Exactly. Yeah, 50 cents more than the other two. I'll pay that 50 cents more
Every
for
time.
extra flavor. Yeah.
8.6.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 8.6.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. I've never had anything actually from this brewery. So Witche's Hat Brewing, which is in South Lyon, Michigan. This is vanilla latte sweet lou. Milk stout with coffee, vanilla, and lactose sugar.
Sweet Lou cleaning up no man's poo.
$3.50 a beer, a little bit more expensive, but I hope it's for a reason.
Oh,
yeah.
see, that looks like coffee.
It's like a little south of Brighton, so like over here on the east side.
Oh, way
East
southeast. This is pouring a lot creamier and thicker than the.
Well, that's the lactose sugar, Brandon.
Well, if I've learned one thing in this GD,
I'll tell you that.
6.5% vanilla coffee milk stout by Witch's Hat, South Lyon, Michigan. Never had them. Trying it out today. So, all right.
It's like stale coffee,
I can see that stale coffee. Yeah,
like day old.
milk stout. I can see.
I don't get I don't get much lactose.
Really?
Do you?
I get a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Faintly.
Yeah, and I can't pick up on the vanilla, but I do get a little bit of a little creamy base. But yeah, up front, all you get is like a cold brew coffee.
Yeah. It's not such a strong flavor that you can be like, boom,
It-
vanilla, but it does
binds-
make a difference.
Yeah, it binds the beer together
Mhm.
for like a little bit more of a rounded flavor.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm just spitballing. I don't know. I get a milky stout. It's not very milky, but I get
There's a creaminess to it.
It's smooth. Yeah, it's smooth, and it's also full-bodied. The lactose sugar and the vanilla are adding body to it. So I guess I don't know if this would be a good base stout.
Without the lactose, I still don't think it would be a great stout. The lactose beers with the milk, I like that so much better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I never knew. Like, going into this, never knew that they had lactose sugar in beer or anything like that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So there's definitely a learning curve
Yeah.
to trying all these beers. Like,
And I thought I knew, and I knew a lot of stuff going into this, but yeah, with all these different beers coming out and a creative director looking stuff up, I mean, we both learned actually quite a bit of things. Something's lacking a little bit. I don't know what it is, but it is a pretty good quality beer for $3.50 a beer.
no, 6, 8.
I liked it. I think the biggest thing is that it didn't have a lot of carbonation for some reason. The day old coffee comment, I think it's coming from the lack of carbonation, so it's not popping and it's not like this fresh, crisp beer. I have to say an 8. That's the big
An 8 even.
An 8 even. That's the biggest difference we've ever had. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of coffee beers, but I get this creamy stout.
That's weird.
5th beer, Shorts Brewing Batch 12,000. Imperial Stout aged on oak chips with pomegranate.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the director's cut.
Yeah, 16ers always got the director's cut in them. 12.6% Imperial Stout, oak chips, and pomegranate.
That's two of my favorite things. The tartness of the pomegranate comes through very much.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, that's a huge roasty stout.
Wow.
Yeah. I can see.
It's different.
It's very different. I've never tasted anything like that.
But it works.
It does. Because the tartness of the pomegranate with the dryness and the big roasty flavor of the stout, yeah, that's kind of cool. If you added a little chocolate or a little milk sugar to that, I mean, to kind of smooth it out, because
all the flavors are kind of aggressive.
Yeah, tartness and the dryness of the roast barley.
There's no break.
Yeah, it's all just kind of yeah. I don't know. What is that? Is it dry?
I don't know. I call it that jowler.
The jowler.
Oh, where it like hits you back here.
Yep, I can see that. Yeah, I think tartness and dryness are kind of similar, where they kind of hit on the back end a little too much.
After the tartness, it's like you're kind of looking for like a sweet.
Yes.
A sweet, or you know what I mean, like a nice smooth flavor afterwards to kind of all right. Yeah. That was like that was extreme, and then like. All right, now we're mellowing out, and it doesn't really do that.
And actually, the dryness from the alcohol, with it being 12.6, that's one of the biggest beers we've had. I'm actually kind of scared to drink this fast because I feel like this is going to hit real heavy.
You didn't even take the director's cut.
Yeah, that's for the director.
I'm scared to drink it.
I got to cut this with a Busch Light.
I'm telling you, they need something. Dryness is keyword.
Yeah, that's the biggest adjective that I can think of right now for this beer. Is it is dry. It almost feels like I have cotton mouth.
The old cotton chops.
I'm not that big of a fan to even finish this, and I'm a cheapskate, and that was a $4 beer. Oak chips, actually, you get more of an oak flavor because more surface area of the oak chips hit the beer compared to aging it in a barrel, which is just the exterior or the interior of the barrel.
I think the flavors are great.
7.9.
Just. That's a just score. Just because it leaves your mouth dry, I mean, the flavors are great.
Yeah, you're right. Man, that's the only thing bringing the score down. It's a big, warm, high alcohol stout, with some fruit flavor, which isn't terrible at all, but it's just so dry. And you're right. Like, I kind of want to change my score to 8.1 because it does have good flavor. It really does.
The flavor's there.
I mean, you could probably kill a half hour sitting on it.
I guess it depends what you're doing.
Right. Yeah.
In the summertime, she's going quick.
Oh my God! I'd rather freaking die than drink that during the summertime.
Give her an even 8.
Even 8? We gotta find a beer.
We got a barrel-aged mothership series.
Ooh, boy! Ooh. Call the corner. 6 beer, final beer. We weren't supposed to do this, but got a little pressure into it.
Anyways.
Yeah. The Founders Maple Barrel Aged Frangelic Mountain Brown. 11%. You are holding in your hand an ultra limited brew team favorite beer, only found at our taproom locations. Whether it is an old standby we brought out of retirement or an experimental style, it's sure to go quickly. I'm so nervous. It pours light. For a brown, I mean, it's a brown. 11% underground mountain brown with hazelnut aged in bourbon barrels that once held maple syrup. Okay.
That's worth the double tap on that one. Yep. I don't know if you noticed.
Cheers.
Cheers. Every time.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
I'm telling you, that's a beautiful beer. That's
That
what it is.
Yeah, that coffee and the high alcohol flavor with the sweetness of the maple syrup.
Perfectly blended.
Oh my gosh.
It's perfectly balanced, I feel like.
Yes. I mean, the head on it is white. I mean, this isn't a big roasty beer by any means. It's just a nice
Flavor.
Yeah, it's an imperial brown, and I can see that. But yeah, the sweetness of that maple syrup just makes it a nice, creamy, smooth beer. And then just that a little bit of
I mean, there's grain.
bourbon in there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just a sweet, bourbony, syrupy, medium roasted beer. I mean, that's amazing. I cannot believe that it's taken this long for me to try this.
No.
And I'll drink some of that.
Oh, yeah.
The sweetness of the maple syrup kind of rounds out that
Right.
bitterness of the
It's
coffee.
like adding a
So,
creamer to it.
yeah, I mean, that is just... I hate having Founders on here. It's CVS, but the base is
No,
an
without stout.
imperial stout. It's an imperial brown. So
Right.
the body is a little bit lighter. So actually those flavors come through a lot more. And yeah, that's...
Packed full of flavor. I am not going to be at all surprised if this isn't a return.
yeah.
From their mothership.
Oh,
They-
yeah.
They will keep this going.
Oh my god, though, dude. That
Dude.
coffee maple syrup flavor.
The only reason why I'm drinking it slow is because it's like, you want to
Yeah, you don't
want to
want to chug
savor it.
Yeah, you don't want to chug it. I mean, by any means, but jeez.
Are we really that spoiled by having Founders?
Yes. From
Because-
Founders being literally 50 minutes away, it's hard to rate other beers higher than these experimental or even mainstay beers that Founders have.
Right. Yeah,
I mean,
that's an experimental beer.
We are blessed to have Founders so freaking close to us.
It's crazy. Everything about their wings.
Their
Good
wings.
Lord, try their wings.
Yeah, and with me not being
Oh.
a big meat eater, their side salad for $3, bro.
Can I have another sip?
The,
Like, that's how good it is.
Of course.
it could be a tiny bit heavier. As an imperial brown, I thought that it was going to be a little bit bigger, just without that extra roasted flavor.
I'm coming in strong, 9-8, and I'm calling beat it.
That's bold. I completely understand that.
I want something, of course, to be better,
Yeah,
and that's
Try
why
it.
I gave it a 9-8, because, like, there's room for improvement
I'll,
on anything. This
Yeah.
not a perfect 10.
9-3. 9-3.
You want me
I
to
mean,
keep
it's-
talking?
Yeah. It's a delicacy. It is. I'm going to tap it real quick. I'm going to finish mine, but don't feel pressured.
The pressure's
To
on.
Founders.
To Founders.
To Founders.
We love you.
Right Brain, chocolate mint stout, super light body, not super big on it. The mint flavor was good. It just, there wasn't a lot there. Blueberry maple stout, aggressive blueberry flavor, which I loved. The base stout flavor was very lackluster. It was very watered down. It was way too easy to drink. The maple kind of came through a little bit too dry. A lot of alcohol flavor, a lot of tartness, and a lot of bitterness from the roast flavor. Although a very good flavored beer, it was just all dry. If you added a little bit more sweetness, it would have been amazing. Witch's Hat, Sweet Lou. Milk stout, I get it. Vanilla, I didn't get the vanilla, but that could have just tied in with the lactose sugar. Coffee flavor, I got. These are tied.
Well, what you do with it? Yes.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Outside, Mexican hot chocolate. I loved it. Cinnamon, coffee, chocolate, nutmeg, all those flavors paired extremely well together. At the very end, you got that kind of like burn from the habanero, which I love. I'm a spicy kind of guy. I absolutely love this beer. For $2.50, $10 a six pack, I'm assuming. That is an amazing beer. Founders, I hate having Founders on here because they usually always kill it. So it's kind of not fair. But
we're rating beers.
maple syrup, Frangelic, Imperial Mountain Brown, dude. I mean, it has a flavor that you've never tasted before. And that's a challenge. That's it. What you got?
Right, Brain. You got something there. You really do. There's something to work with there. And I feel like that out of the beers, that you got potential. Put the flavor
I'll
in
pay
there.
the extra $1
Yeah.
a beer.
Saugatuck, again, flavor. Add some more flavor. It's
But
pretty
the
much
blueberry flavor.
blueberry,
was there.
yes. Keep blueberry because you nailed it. Sweet Lou was alright, but it wasn't. I don't feel like there was much potential to make it a whole lot better. The Shorts Brew, great. I loved it. Loved the can. Loved that. I mean, the odd side. That's a classic favorite.
Yeah, because we've been drinking on that for at least half a decade.
Super good flavor. They blend together, so you get like a blend of the flavors. You can pick them out.
Mm-hmm.
Founders.
Enough said.
I feel like we built it up enough. If you haven't tried it
Yeah.
or wanted to go out and grab a bottle of it by now,
You can't find this in stores. This is a
Yeah.
Detroit
For
or
now.
Grand Rapids taproom exclusive. And we are letting you know that if you do go to the tap room, you have to try this beer.
yes.
What do we got coming up? What's the holiday coming up? St. Patty's Day.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
That's how you know
oh,
you use a
don't you know?
cooler and not to the clearing.
All right, we got a St. Patty's Day episode coming up pretty quick here. We're going to try some Irish beers, try them out, see what we got going on.
We got a bit of Irish in us.
We got to have a little Guinness in there. Spoiler alert, who would have thought, landing up as the season goes. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Wow, man, yeah, I feel like lightheaded all of a sudden.
Do you want more water?
No, I'm fine. I just need more beer. 6 in it.
Big ass house, not one can of WD-40.
Come on, babe. Fuck it. Never mind, just be quiet.
If I had a nickel, cloud game, kill yourself.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
Alright, sounds good. Just give me a call.
Alright, sounds good, homeboy. Alright, bye. Okay. So we gotta get back to the video because I don't want to run out of battery, and then we will talk about that later. Okay. We're gonna do that behind the scenes. So. Or on the
Behind the scenes, on the scenes,
yeah,
in the
doesn't matter.
scenes, out the scenes.
We're filming all the drinkings.
Right.
Okay.
We drink, we film.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Well,
We filming every day.
I think this is the first episode that I am more drunk than Trevor. I don't know how this happened.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Okay. And it's good.
Well, there's a whole lot you can add to
You
it.
could probably add a lot to it, yeah.
Huh?
But do we
Not
want to
much
change a thing?
Right. Drinkability?
100%.
100%.